everybody, I'm Phoebe. I am 20 years old. I always have to stop and think about how old I am. And I live in California in the United States. What are my thoughts on reaching the top 3? You know, I'd really been having fun each round, just singing and listening to everyone else and not really paying attention to where I seemed to be ranking or anything. But realizing that I had made it into the top 3, it really hit me. Among all these really incredible and unique singers that I admired so much, wow, I just sat there feeling all twinkly and starry-eyed. I was like, wow, I did that? I know I might not stay in the top 3, but I'm super grateful to have made it this far. What were my expectations upon entering the show? Until Petri had invited me to join the All-Star season, I hadn't really been keeping up with YouTube Idol. My life got super crazy, I had so much stress, and during a time when things were finally starting to look up for me, and I had decided to really try and get back into singing and to doing what I love, this opportunity arose. And not having watched any of the other previous seasons, I didn't really know what to expect. I decided not to check before the first round so I wouldn't get intimidated. But after hearing everybody, I definitely was intimidated. But also I felt very honored to be able to sing alongside all these people who brought such a wide variety, so many flavors, personalities, and styles and feelings into this art that we all commonly love. What are my thoughts before the final 2 episodes? I'm definitely excited. And most definitely nervous. I'm going up against 2 really amazing vocalists, and I don't have any idea where I stand among them. But I know they're going to be doing their best, so I'm doing my best, and I'm going to keep doing my best, and just see where things turn out. How has my experience been being part of the show so far? Any ups or downs? It's been incredible. It's been a fun experience. It's been a learning experience. Like I said, there's just so many different kinds of singers in this competition, and it's amazing listening to every single one of them and thinking to myself, wow, that is so unique. That aspect of their voice is something that I'd like to incorporate in my own singing. So it's really been like this like big exposure to other vocalists and their styles of singing. This big push to get myself out of my comfort zone. It's been a great experience. The only downside, I guess, is that like we're really pressured on time. I mean, as in any professional competition, we have deadlines. And I am not good at deadlines. I am very slow in releasing content on my own channel. I tend not to collaborate with people other than my boyfriend because I'm just so stressed for time all the time. But I'm glad I was able to make it, to submit entries for every round that I've been in so far, despite that. What do I think about the remaining contestants? Oh boy, don't even get me started. They are both just amazing. Their voices are beautiful in 2 very different ways. I don't want to say that they're on polar ends of a spectrum, but their voices are definitely very contrasting. Kim's voice is just like Ginga said, it's like you want to be drinking out of a coconut while you're listening to it. It's just very relaxing, very soothing. Goes well with like many modern acoustic songs. And she has like these inflections in her voice that I've always wanted to have, that I've always wished that I could pull off in my own. And then Ginga has this like amazing, just like incredibly passionate and energetic way of singing. You can really feel her excitement, her emotions in her songs, and just to be able to sing that powerfully is something that I've always wanted to do as well. I look up very much to both of them, and I'm very much intimidated by them as well. I really want to wish them luck too, though I don't think that they really need it. What do I think about the eliminated contestants, and anyone specific I want to shout out to? They were all, like I said, they were all incredibly unique in their own way. They all had something special about their voice. They all definitely deserved to be in this competition. It comes down to really planning out what you're going to sing and how you're going to sing it, and how you're going to fulfill this theme of each round. Everyone had the potential to win. It comes down to the planning, I think. And the execution, of course. Everyone did well. It's unfortunate that people have to be eliminated, but that's just the nature of a competition. I want to shout out to Toonie, who has a lovely, lovely, unique voice. Somewhere in between, like, feminine and masculine, and I admired her a lot. And she was very resilient despite getting, like, sick in the middle of some rounds. And it was super fun working with her in Ongaku. Another shout out I want to say is to Ryan, who had this beautiful, like, classic musical theater sounding voice, and I really admired that part of him as well. I think it's too bad that they couldn't have gone further. Am I happy with my own efforts and accomplishments in this competition so far? Why or why not? I am, and I am not. I am my own worst critic. I always have been. There have been times in the past where, like, I've been performing for as long as I can remember, but up until recently, I cried after every one of my competitions or performances. I'm just never satisfied with my own performance. There's always something that I want to do better in. But I think that in this competition, I've been doing okay. I've been doing pretty well. Like, I'm pushing myself to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm doing a pretty good job at it. But in a way that I want to do it in a way that plays off of my own strengths as well. I know what I'm good at. I know what styles I'm good at. I know what parts of my voice are nice sounding. I know what I'm not good at. And so I keep all these things in mind as I'm trying to choose my songs, as I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to sing my songs. And I think I've executed that pretty well so far. So I'm not completely disappointed in myself, though I wish I could put a little bit more time and a little bit more love and effort into my songs. Just with how busy I am with school and work and stuff, it gets difficult to find time to record. So I get maybe 1 or 2 hours per week to record. I wish I could give more. Let's see. Do I have any regrets? I just said that. So yeah, regrets not being able to put enough time into my songs. My favorite theme has been... Wow, what is my favorite theme? Disney was fun because everyone loves Disney, and it's just, there's so many different songs you could choose. It was amazing seeing, like, even under the umbrella of Disney, there's such a wide variety, and everyone had so much fun with it. The group theme was fun too, just like planning out our songs, getting to sing with Ginga and with Tuni was super fun. My least favorite theme might have been Uplifting, because that's just such a vague, such a broad theme, and I had no idea where to start. I feel like other people also didn't really know, like, you had to question, what is my definition of uplifting? How can I convey that in a song? And what are the judges' ideas of uplifting too? It's really hard to balance all that. Anything I want to add? Thank you so much to the judges for always giving great feedback. Thank you to Petri for inviting me to participate in this this season of YouTube Idol again. And good luck to Ginga and to Kim. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what you guys have for the next 2 rounds. Hopefully I can survive long enough to see that. Okay, thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to the rest of YouTube Idol.